there, welcome back. I'm Lee Sharon, and this is the barn at Old Tavern Farm. I wanted to do just a really quick, we are actually starting to cool down now. Our January thaw is pretty much over now, and it is getting colder and a little bit windy. We've got some snow in the 3-day, 4-day forecast. And so I am kind of just getting ready to hunker back down again. It's really muddy and I'm looking forward to the cold weather, trying to tighten up that mud. I would rather have snow than mud any day of the week. I hate mud worse than anything except ice. Mud around the farm, mud around the homestead, as all you homesteaders know, it stinks, literally. So anyway, that's the update on the weather front. But this is the weekend, and it's the first weekend of the new year, and my husband Jeff is working on the new cookie cart. And I wanted to take you guys along and give you a little update on how that's coming along. That is our first project of this year, and we've got several lined up for this year, so that'll be fun to share with you guys. And so basically it's going to be a weather resistant farm cart. Basically I'm trying to establish a little bit of a sort of farmers market that's here based at the house. There's Charlie right there. And I love farmers markets, but there's way too much red tape. There's way too many hoops to jump through. There's way too much gas to burn to get to where the people are. And fortunately, I live in a little village that's very, it's a line of villages that is here in central New York at the southern tier of the Adirondack Mountains. And this region is really great for supporting small producers, small growers. Since the dawn of this country, this region up here was very isolated, so it's still sort of isolated, and so people here are really used to the sort of market system of supporting, their neighbors, basically, which is great. And we're also in a tourist region, so we get tourism up here too. But this is just a really great supportive region to live in. We love living here. So I'm starting to try to establish a little bit of a farm market at the end of the driveway, on the sidewalk in the front of the farmhouse where we live, the Old Tavern. And so that's what we're starting with, is a cart that's going to be on 4 wheels and something I can push easily over the gravel in the driveway, and that can be more resistant to kind of inclement weather, because we're actually a deciduous rainforest up here. And so we're really wet a lot of the time. It's actually kind of rare for us to have long spells of dry weather. So that's kind of my battle. I do battle more of a wet weather system versus, a drier weather system, or we don't also get a lot of severe weather up here unless it's a blizzard. So that's really nice too. And that's one of the reasons we relocated here, I was just tired of, the thunderstorms in the south and the tornadoes and the hurricanes, and it was just kind of a little too much for me. So it's a nice gentle climate up here, I find. So anyway, without further ado, let me take you over to the workshop where Jeff is being such a great craftsman. He's an amazing husband, an amazing craftsman, an amazing best friend, an amazing father, and so we will be married next month for 22 years. I think it is 22 years. And he does a lot of building. All the stuff you see in the barn here, not these doors, but the stall door that you're sitting on right now. A lot of the infrastructure around here, Jeff built. So he's not only a great builder of heavy duty type stuff like these heavy doors, he's also got a real artistic eye, and he just said, "What do you want?" And I just described it to him, and did a little sketch on a piece of parchment, and and off he runs. And so I can't sing his praises enough. I know he's going to be embarrassed when he sees this, but oh well. Such is life when you have a wife that shares all the business with all the people. So let's head over to the workshop. So this is the stage that the new cookie cart is in. Jeff's currently working on the cabinet doors. And this unit is going to be separable, so it's going to be in two pieces. And he made it so that this piece of plywood here, that's right here, can actually be lifted out using these little drilled holes right here. And then the cart part of the cookie cart can be used separately for separate needs. And then when we're selling cookies on cookie day, the cabinet part of the unit will be on top of the cart surface there. So that's gonna make it that much more versatile. Okay, so the stage that we're at now is sort of midday here, and Jeff has got the frames of the doors hinged and attached, and then he's also got the magnets. We're putting magnets on these doors, and over here, as you can see, these magnets right here, they'll focus, on the doors. So because it's going to be outside, we want the doors to be secure and not be blowing around in the breeze, or sort of yawning open or whatever in the wind. And then he's sort of temporarily put in, just so you can see, the plexiglass. So that is it's heavy duty plexiglass. I'm not sure what gauge it is, but this is kind of what it will look like. He's gone off in search of, Jeff's a lot of things, but he's not a camera guy. He does not like to be in front of the camera. So forgive him for being sort of a phantom around here. But anyway, he's gone off to get some caulking out of the cellar we're going to actually put glazier points on this plexiglass. I'm not going to open it. I don't want it to drop and then crack because it's taken several days to get here. So he's going to caulk the plexi into the door frame here, and then put glazier points around to keep it nice and sturdy, because we do actually have lots of customers, and so the doors, especially on inclement weather days, the doors will be opening and closing a lot, so we want to make sure they're nice and sturdy. So all the caulk and glazier points are going to help keep those doors nice and rigid. So that's where we are. We're going to paint this unit to match the house, and I'm going to stain the cedar roof and the bottom of the cart. We're sourcing wheels right now. I want to get like some bicycle tires, basically big wheels like that. And we're going to paint it to match the house, and then we're going to have the door pulls are going to be here, and they're going to be shaped like little honeybees. Well, they're actually pretty big. Big brass honeybees are going to go right here, because we do have hives here too, and we love our honeybees. So that's part of our system here on this homestead. And so that's where we are, and that's pretty much how far we're going to get along so far this weekend, and I'm loving it. So thanks you guys so much for coming to visit. As always, big hugs, and thanks so much for all you new subscribers and all you guys who are so supportive of what we do here on the farm. So until next time, bye-bye.